guys, it's Erin. I've been kind of really weird with my crafting for a while, like for the last week, but that's because I've been writing like a ton. I've written 100,000 words in a month and a half, which is semi-impressive. only for someone who doesn't have a job, but it's a lot of words and it's a lot of time. So I've been avoiding art projects that are half filmed, because they're only half finished. But I have been watching YouTube videos a little, in between and, actually feeding myself. And I've been looking at the Art Alchemy paints, and I thought, you know what, I want those. And I'm not really enamored with the Liquitex Basics viscosity. It's like too heavy body for the stuff that I want to do sometimes, and it's not metallic either, so I figured this is a completely different formula and completely different paints. So I went with that idea as an excuse as to why I was going to order stuff. But I ordered from Blitsy because there's a gal I really like on Instagram who I follow, and she follows me and we comment, and she's nice. And she works for them, and I thought, I'll give them a try. And so I went there, and I just basically looked at all the Prima stuff that they had, and I do need a new black, a vintage soot. And I thought, with the other colors here, it's always good to have a brown, especially for, art journaling and stuff like that. So I thought I would get Tim's new palette, and you can see how that goes. They just put, all four in there, and then you get all the colors. Because I only have the black of the archival ink, so I thought, this way I get 3 other colors that I didn't have. And yeah, my other one's sort of drying out, so I thought, this works. I also picked up the wood grain paper. I'm sad that there's only 12 sheets, but I haven't found any embossing folder or anything that does the texture, the fine texture of this. I have an embossing folder that does like a bigger texture, but for smaller projects I do like this. I wish that they would just release a folder and I didn't have to keep, trying to find paper, but whatever, it works. And then I saw that Prima had this journal, this mixed media journal, and it's also part of the Finnabar collection. Finnabar, I don't know how she says it. Anyway, it's got a bunch of these papers. It says on the front how many, or what kind it has. It has 12 of the craft paper, so that's the white paper. Or no, it's 12 each of the plain paper. There you go. Okay, and then the craft paper, and then is 12 each as well. So that's 24 sheets. And then it's got a pocket and a sleeve, and then it's got 2 plastic sleeves. So here's the pocket. This is the plain white paper, 12 sheets of that. 2 of these, so you can, make little pocket pages in the center of your book if you want. And then it's got craft ones, which we spell craft with a K, so that's why I got confused. Which, they're a California company, but I don't know. And the nice thing about this is that it is spiral bound, so not only will it get bigger, but you can take the pages out and put them back in. So I thought I would give that a try. I'm not going to say I'm not a fan of the Dilutions Journal, because I use it a lot and it's good. It's just the more that you put in it, the worse it gets. And if you're actually using mixed media stuff instead of, the flat spray or the flat paint, it does tend to, make it bulky and stuff. Because obviously the Dilutions paint is just completely smooth, and it's so thin that it's not doing anything. It's like writing on the darn thing. So, Diane doesn't notice. But if you use modeling paste or anything like that, everything just starts to get bulky, and then you can't close the darn thing, and it's annoying. So I thought, I would give different journals a try just to see what I liked. And, I think the Dilutions ones have more pages, but, I got another thing of heavy body gel, especially when you see the video for this guy, and see the video for all of, my other ones. This is what I use as glue. So this is holding down all of my metal embellishments. This is holding down all of the flowers and stuff. So I'm like, I have this much left, and I thought if I'm placing an order already, I might as well just get it. The glass beads, now they are heavy, and they are actually made of glass, but I was hoping for some reason that they were circles and then they weren't actual beads. So I'm kind of sad that they have holes in the center. And I would say probably if you're going to use them on mixed media projects, it doesn't really matter that they're glass. And you could save the money, the, you know, $4 this little thing cost. Save the money and go to Michael's and buy the same size for like $1. But that's just me, personally. You know, I mean, Prima is known for being expensive because it's Prima. So, but they are glass. They're not plastic. You can feel the weight on them. They're actually quite heavy. So, you know, if you need weight to your little beads with holes in them, then that would be a reason to go get it. But yeah, for me personally, I don't think I'll buy another one of those, but I will definitely use it probably actually on this project over here. And then I got the paint. Now, you may notice that there's 2 of the same color. And that's because when I ordered from Blitsy, they didn't have all of the colors. And then scrapbook.com said, hey, look, we're having a sale, and we also sell the paint. Except for Blitsy decided to send me the wrong color paint. This was supposed to be the light patina, which is a much lighter blue. And then, of course, I ordered the metallic rich turquoise. Now, if they had actually sent me the right product, I would have basically the whole collection except for like a pink and a gold. Because I'm missing the fuchsia and I'm missing the straight up gold, and I hate gold, so I'm not going to buy that. But yeah, if they had actually sent me the right one, I would have the whole collection and I wouldn't have to worry. But I sent a thing into customer service. I'm not really happy with Blitsy right now. I didn't like the ordering process. I didn't like the shopping process. It was just... And then my package said that it was tracking, except for it shipped on the 9th and it got here on the 16th, except for it still doesn't track. I have no idea where it is. And when you share a car with your husband and actually have to go with him to work to take the car to be able to pick up the package, yeah, that's annoying. So maybe that's a me specific thing. But some of my friends have voiced Blitsy complaints, so, you know, buyer beware. I don't think I'll be ordering from them again, but, you know, they saved me, what, 50 cents a pot versus the scrapbook.com order. Is it worth it to me? No, it's not. I will order from scrapbook.com again. Because, yeah, they had a sale on the rest of the paints and, you know, pretty much anything Prima, which was nice. So I got all the rest of the colors. And I got the actual silver, see, because it's named Antique Silver Crackle, which apparently I didn't know existed. And I thought that pearl, or the pearl color, was actually silver when it says platinum. Because platinum is a silver color. But you can see this is actually silver, and then when you paint it on something, it will, you know, it will crackle. So it's not silver paint. This is silver paint. So if you want silver paint, that's what this is. But this is silver crackle, and so now I'll just have pearl and silver crackle, and I'll have to use both somewhere. Lord knows how I'm going to use that much crackle, but there we go. So yeah, you can see the colors of everything if I put them together, and obviously remove that because it's a duplicate. Paint organizing. There's a lovely purple in here. That goes there. There we go. Alright, got it organized. There's a lovely purple. It's called Dark Velvet. I don't have it open, but you can kind of see how that is. I don't want to open it on camera because we're at 7,000 feet here and it'll actually spit. So I don't want paint everywhere. I'm going to do it over the sink. But yeah, you can see how beautiful these colors are, and I'm part of the Finnabar's Facebook group because everybody has a Facebook group now. And, you know, you see the pretty things that people make with them, and it's not just the vibrancy of the paint, but you actually get the metallic on it. And so I'm excited to see what happens with that, which is why I figured I would film this now, even though I have other things to film, because I want to actually start working with these. And the last thing I got was these 2 Prima water brushes, because I do use a lot of water brushes in my art when I travel. And then also if I'm too lazy to walk like 6 feet over there and actually get a new thing of water, because yeah, obviously this one's dirty, I will grab these. And then I have 2 of them filled with alcohol so that I can use them with my Copics. And so it's good to have water brushes. And these look like, these are good quality because, you know, they've got the little stopper in them and everything, and it's not just, you know, pissing out paint or water when you're trying to sit there and do something delicately and it's like, oh, great. But yeah, I would show you art stuff, but I think the last time that I showed it is pretty much the last thing I have, except for, you know, that project that I haven't finished yet. One thing cool is I did get a, did get a frame for this piece, which I thought is actually very nice. I'm gonna try and hang it, but you know, it's just been sitting here on my desk and I like it. So it's inspiring me to at least try and do some watercolors or think about art occasionally. And I think that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll try and show you things with these paints pretty soon. Okay, so I wanted to tack on to the video this present that arrived, and it's from Trish, and she is Pink Pixie Dust, you know, on Instagram, and she's been watching my videos, and she's been incredibly supportive and commenting and everything, and she watched my February Project Life video, and she saw me struggling with those little, you know, little fuzzy things, or not fuzzy, but little pieces of paper that get stuck in your die cuts. And I said, I don't have that little Sizzix ruler thing, or roller thing. And so she sent me an email and she said, what's your address? Because I'm going to buy you one. And I, you know, I'm like, you shouldn't buy me one because it's fine. But she's very nice, and, you know, we got to talking, and so I did eventually let her send it to me, but I'm going to make her something very pretty in return. So, Trish, thank you so much. You're incredibly kind. And I really do appreciate it. And, you know, everybody that watches and comments it, you know, you don't have to buy me things. I do appreciate you in general. But obviously, if I get presents, I get happy too. I also wanted to show you the art journal page that I made, since I just showed you the journal and the paint. Gambit says hi, by the way, apparently. Yeah, hush. This is the page that I made with the new silver crackle. I just put that on first, and then I went and I did the paint over it, and I just kind of drew. I don't know where the merman really came from, honestly, but I did film this whole process, so I'm going to put it up after this, but I figured you can see it now just so that, you know, I made something. Here, you can see it. I got something and I used it right away, which is kind of what I wanted to do, because I didn't want them to be sitting there, hey, wait for me to get, no. I want to use it right now. So I figured I'd christen my journal right away and use it. So, alright, thank you for watching. Bye.